Well, good evening, everyone. How is everyone doing tonight? Maybe as it is, happy 4th of July to everybody out there. And I hope the folks up north of us had a wonderful Canada Day, which was celebrated on July the 1st. And let's see, what else do we have got going on? We're just going to do an open chat this evening. We're just going to wing it. Probably talk about, gardening, stuff like that. Hello, Grace. How you doing? And with that, we'll see how many people will get in here tonight. Hopefully we'll have some fun, some kind of shenanigans. Who knows what else will happen? As we know, it's a live stream. There's always gremlins out there. And let's see. We're going to be waiting for Cliff here. He's probably out watering his garden. Hi, Amanda. How you doing? I know you're only here listening. I know you're at work. Please be careful out there. Most accidents at work are usually slips, trips, and falls, which is actually about 85% of workplace accidents and home. So watch where you walk. You might find some money. Hello, Adventures America. How are you doing this evening? Hope everyone is doing well. And we have an update for October. Let me go get this slip of paper. So with this, Molly and I, we did stop by the campground yesterday on the way back from Houston yesterday, and got a hold of some of the rangers out there for the our October camping trip. Okay, it's going to be October 26th, I believe. Let me pull up my calendar here real quick. Come on, hurry up, calendar. Okay, August, September, October. Yeah, so October 26th, they're going to be having a like a trunk or treat for the campground. So that's going to be held October 26th between 5:30 p.m. and 7:30 p.m. there at Martin Dies Jr. State Park. It's going to be at the Hen House Unit. Okay, Hen House Ridge Unit. Sorry. So that'll be in the 200 section or the 200 loop of the campground. Those are going to be reserved separately. So you just cannot go to that website and pick them because it's already be booked up. We said we got to get a hold of Ranger Katie. Get ready to get this number down. Make sure you get a screenshot here if anybody wants to join for this, because it's going to be this number right here. 409 698. Okay, and that is going to be Ranger Katie. I'll put that in there. As soon as I can, if I can read it. That's who you're going to get a hold of there. So there's only, I think, 22. Let me get my glasses on so I can at least read it. So anywhere else you can in the campground, both in Hen House and the Walnut Ridge, the rest of that's all open for the campers on the website. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Like I said, 21 campsites, which you'll actually have to go through them, through her to actually go ahead and reserve. And I'm not sure if Molly has made our reservement yet. But I'm not sure yet. She was kind of busy today with her mom. So yeah, there is one handicap. The bathrooms are not too far away. Let's see, what is the E on this map? Well, like I said, this is a state park. And what is that E? Water and electric sites. Okay. So it does have water, it does have electric. There's one handicap spot. They get the bathrooms. The closest one is going to be at 200. So it's going to be 200 through 220 are going to be the sites. So I think there's a number missing there because I thought I counted 21, but not sure. So I know AA was interested of checking out that campground. We're going to be hopefully be there this that upcoming weekend. We'll probably be there a little early just for Molly and I for our birthdays. Let me get this back over here. Okay. I'm going to pull my screen back up here. This is to make sure that everything is working correctly here. I'm actually getting out. And there we go. Come on, pop it up. Sometimes my tablet is not really wanting to work correctly. Alrighty, so yeah. So if you're going to be, oh yeah, so okay, that's fine. Yeah, this is going to be their second year that they're actually doing this. They had a good success last year. We missed it by what? We didn't even know about it until the day that we were leaving, 2 weeks before. So we decided, well, if we're going to do this park again, we're going to do it in October like we did last year, and we'll save it for the end of the month. Yeah, that's fine, AA. And like I said, there is plenty of campsites, believe it or not. Even if it's not just Martin Dice Jr. I mean, there's pretty close to almost 300 campsites between the two locations. Yeah, one's on the south side of the road, one's on the north side of the road of 190. There is construction going on 190. That's going to be in construction now, I believe, for the next year. So it is down to one lane. It's not too bad. We got through there pretty easy yesterday. There's Mr. Colin.
How you doing?
Pretty good. What's all going on? Wow, you're pretty loud there.
Sorry, I'm not trying to be.
Yeah, I know. You didn't know.
Let's see here. See if I can adjust my volume.
Yeah, so like I said, that's how big this park is. I mean, it is huge.
Okay. As big as like Elk Rock?
Oh, it's way bigger.
Really?
Yeah, it's one of the biggest campgrounds I have ever been to.
How many campers can they hold?
I'm pretty close to 250 to 300. I mean, it's a pretty good site. I mean,
For an individual campground, that's pretty big.
Yeah.
But I do know that the lake that the Elk Rock was around has multiple campgrounds around it. So,
but no, they
don't have roaming alligators.
Yeah, but they don't have alligators.
I'm glad. Iowa does not need alligators.
Yeah, but like I said, I mean, it is a huge park.
Well, I bet.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's.
Hey, Mandy, I did say hi earlier. You must have missed it.
So yeah, so they got showers there. They got bathrooms. It is a very nice, well kept up park.
Well, this is what we got to watch out. You go, watch out for.
Yeah. No, it's not the bears you got to worry about. It's the darn little squirrels, man. There's squirrels everywhere. I don't think they do squirrel control there.
Really?
Hmm. They're pretty bad. They get
Now,
into everything. You
um,
constantly watch out for them,
I do
especially
have
on the Henhouse Ridge site.
okay, I do have a question for you about the squirrels and the squirrels in your state. Do they are they known to carry the bubonic plague?
In my area, no. That's usually generally it's going to be the Southwest.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. Doesn't hurt to ask because I didn't know that they are carriers.
Yes, there was actually one already this year, and she's doing fine.
Oh, good.
I mean,
But I just thought
it's not a
I'd
death
ask.
sentence anymore like it was 300 years ago.
Obviously. But the thing is, it doesn't hurt to be careful,
Yeah.
especially with that many squirrels, as you say.
Yeah, it's not the squirrels that's the problem, it's the fleas,
fleas.
on the
Yeah.
squirrel. Yes. Yeah. So, I mean, like I said, I think I do have. I have the Walnut Ridge um, drive-through on my YouTube on one of my videos. So go check that one out.
You have a
Try to
link?
drive through slow enough. It's just hard to see everything when you're just driving through. Even though if you're driving slow, it is still hard to see everything.
Okay, let me check for that one. Is that a short or a regular video?
It's gonna be a regular video. It's long format.
Okay. How long ago?
Oh, geez, what last year about this time?
About a year ago. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm scrolling back. I'll get the
Yeah.
link for that one.
I mean, they got deer, armadillos, alligators, squirrels, all kinds of birds. They actually got a bird watching station there.
I know a couple places that have those.
Yeah, you're inside of a little shield. There's a window of glass, and it's tilted just right, so the reflection, the birds can't see you, but you can see them.
Okay, I'm looking.
It's only in the morning time where you actually have trouble seeing because there's a little bit of reflection off of the window in the morning, but in the afternoons, it's fine because it faces to the southwest. So this time of year, that rain, that sun comes up, it's right in that window.
Is that the Sandy Creek campground one?
No, that's actually a different one.
Okay.
That one was almost 2 years ago.
It says 1 year on your site.
1 year ago?
Yeah,
No, it should have been.
I'm looking.
Yeah.
Campground exploration one.
Yeah, it should say Martin Dice Jr., I believe.
It just says campground exploration. I'm looking.
Now, these are not the only campsites at this lake.
Okay, yeah. In
There's
the description, it does say the Martin Dice Jr. State Park.
Yeah,
But the name of it says campground exploration.
yeah.
But I got the link, so I will share that out for you.
So yeah, that's the title. They'll all be campground explorations, and I'll put in the description below as usually when I put the name of the
Hey,
location.
Mike,
That's so
here's
everybody
the
sees.
link to that one.
Yeah, I think
Hey, Money Pit.
American Adventures already seen that one.
It's running right now on my channel.
and because you got Sandy Creek Campground, which is just south of here, a little bit harder to get to. Then on the west shores, I believe there's another 3 more campgrounds, but they're not as big. I mean, like I said, let's do this here. There's those pictures.
So, are you off Friday as well, or just tomorrow?
Nope, I have to work tomorrow.
Oh, you have to work on Independence Day?
Oh yeah,
Oh, wow.
next year I'll probably get it off. Yeah, tomorrow we're only open till 8.
Due to my circumstances, I'm off for the foreseeable future.
Yeah.
But I'm getting paid for it. So
Yeah. Like I said, however, like I said, if you go to Texas Parks and .org social media, they are on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and X. Just like me, I'm on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. I'm not expanding any more than that. That's a lot of
you're
work.
not on the other one?
No, I'm not on X. Oh, no, I'm on Rumble. Sorry,
Yeah, I was wondering.
I haven't posted anything on Rumble in a while. I haven't posted anything in a while. It's just been so hot. I just working. I come home. It's like, ugh.
So how did you guys get everything cleared up yesterday?
Yeah, we had to drive all the way down there yesterday morning. We got there about right at 7 o'clock at the airport. So that was like a 2 hour drive,
Wow.
and then we just stopped for breakfast and we came home. I found out I had to make a reservation to go to that shop because it is a private location. So I had to make a what is it called?
Appointment?
Yeah, an appointment. Yes. So yeah, if you see the background right here, that's going to be the bridge, the first bridge, before you go to the big bridge, right there on the Walnut Ridge.
And now, is there alligators in that creek right there, or is there just?
Oh, there's alligators everywhere, and I still haven't seen them, and I've been there several times. I've not
Maybe
seen
they're
them.
just stalking you and not paying it. You're not paying attention.
Oh no, I'm looking for them.
Now,
You can only see their little nostrils and their eyes.
I've seen pictures.
Yeah.
Lots of video of different places, especially like Survivor Man and Dual Survival and things like that that deal with things like that. That I've never seen one. We might have seen one at the zoo once. That's about it.
I've only seen them at the zoo, but I've never seen them in the natural environment. Yeah.
Yeah. Me either. And if I see one up here, there's something wrong.
That means somebody dropped it off.
I have heard that they have found some.
Yeah, but they're all going to be small. They're not going to be big old giant.
No, I mean, when I say they found one that was like this big.
Yeah, I'm talking, 3 to 5 feet maybe. But you're not going to find no 18, or excuse me, no 12-footer like we find up here at Sam Rayburn. Really? Mine isn't.
Is it what?
Well, that I guess this one doesn't count because someone found a stuffed one.
Yeah, I guess Blake's greenhouse is already starting to break down the cover. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
2008, a 2-foot American alligator was found in the floodwaters in Webster City, Iowa.
Yeah.
It was taken to the Blank Park Zoo where it was named Webster.
Mhm.
An Iowa team was found in possession of an illegal alligator in 2015 that he ordered online that sells live reptiles. And let's see what else. No.
Yeah, Blake, I wrapped mine up so I can get at least a couple more seasons out of it. My greenhouse cover. Wow. Did you get yours from Vivo or did you get yours from Amazon, that knockoff brand? Just out of curiosity. But yeah, like I said, it is a beautiful, beautiful campground. It's one of the nicest ones I've been to.
What's this greenhouse cover made out of?
It's just the no, it's not shade cloth. It's a
PVC?
it's almost like a PVC cover. Yeah, it's just like green mesh in there with the thick plastic coating.
Okay.
Oh, okay, wow. Like I said, I've had no issues with mine. Make sure you get a hold of them and let them know.
There might be a manufacturer issue.
He hasn't even had it a year yet.
Oh, yeah. It should not be
Yeah.
deteriorating now. Usually they last like 3 or 4 years, right?
I don't know how long, but it should be lasting more than a year.
Is there an alternative material you could use to cover it up?
Oh yeah, there's lots of alternatives. You can get your own sheeting that you can put on there. You can put on the like those the corrugated
Fiberglass?
almost like a fiberglass, but they also make it in a plastic too. That's also clear.
Well, I remember seeing something like that when I was a kid in some of the greenhouses around here.
Yeah,
But that was that. I mean, that was when I was saying when I was a kid. I'm talking about like 8 or 9 when I was a kid.
I've had mine since October. Like, and mine's still really soft. So, I don't know.
Or you could do like try recycled materials and just try using windows or something.
Yeah, I mean, you can get a sheet of visqueen and you can drape it over there and tighten it down that way, stake it down to the ground. I mean, if you got a little one of those little iron things, you can do seams with, I'm sure you can do something with that too as well. But I was thinking I was going to buy a second one. Hi, Cecilia. We were thinking about buying a second one and using one of them just strictly as a shade house, and one for a greenhouse. And then later on, I'll just go to when I'm at work, I can just get the that corrugated. It's almost like a poly that you can put on it, and it's supposed to be UV protected for several years. And I'll just get the self-tapping screws and just screw it on into place and just make doors. I mean, it's nice just having the frame just to go right off of it, and that will just make it even more rigid. It'd be a lot cheaper than like the ones from Harbor Freight by a considerable amount. But again, you can pick up a sheet of visqueen. Was it a 20 by 100?
How do you spell that?
Visqueen?
Yeah.
I have no idea. I'm horrible at spelling. I went through the California school systems in the 80s.
Well, I graduated in the 80s too, so. But that's the clear stuff, right? The plastic sheeting?
Yeah.
Like Husky has that plastic sheeting.
Yeah, you can pick up at almost any hardware store.
Walmart.
It's like 6 mil thick.
You need 6. Okay, that is at Walmart. Heavy duty one is $26.87 at Walmart.
Yeah, I mean, as long as it's you got more than 50 feet by 20 feet. 20 feet will probably get you down to the ground.
It's got it by 10 by 25. That's a roll, but you can do more than one roll, I guess.
Yeah. If you can do 20 by 25, that would be awesome. Then you need to buy 2 of them.
A place called CMAR.com has it 10 by 100 feet for 6 mil for 93 cents a foot.
Yeah, somebody's up to no good again on Cecilia's property.
They're probably trying to see if anybody's home, trying to find something they can steal. Glad you can't electrify your upper windows or gutters. That way people won't touch them.
You'd be amazed what a 5-foot, half-inch Schedule 40 electrical conduit can do for self-defense.
Oh, I can imagine.
Oh,
It's like putting in a small electric fence.
no, just whacking somebody with it in self-defense.
Well, no, but trying to keep people from stealing stuff, you just run a little electrical fence line right along your property there, and if they get zapped by it, it's their own fault because they're not supposed to be there. Tell them you're trying to keep your dog in. And don't tell me you don't have a dog, but just tell them you're trying to keep your dog in. And if they touch it, that's on them.
Yeah, tell them you need to keep Harvey from getting out.
The 6 foot tall
Yeah.
rabbit. Yeah,
Yeah, get an electric fence and say it's to keep Harvey from getting out.
there you go. That's a good name for a dog or a 6 foot rabbit, invisible rabbit, no less.
Cecilia's internet is up to no good again.
Okay, no. Uh, Unfortunately, it takes me a while to get on. Can you hear
Oh,
me?
oh yes, we can hear
We
you.
can hear you.
Okay. You guys know that I've had a neighbor who's been doing some stuff. Um, but unfortunately, I was getting water in the room above my bedroom. I knew there was a leak because the guys that came to do the gutters removed some of the um, tiles. Well, I didn't realize that they went on top and they cut a big effing hole. Um, and I found someone who was around doing other roofs in the area. So he actually took a picture. I've got almost a 2 foot hole and it's been cut because it's too square to be an animal trying to get in. Uh, so between that and the other area where they made a hole, but they left some sort of screening on it. And then when I went into the back, because I said, well, if I'm doing the front gutters, the back gutters, unfortunately, when they took the house next to me down, we had attached gutters, and he pulled off the majority of my gutters. So I go, well, since he's doing the front, let me get a quote for the back and see how it is. Because I had someone else quote me, and they were just way too high. Well, when I went out there, the gutters that were fine, I just needed to add on to what was existing, has been pulled off the roof. So it's no longer, nothing is holding it.
Oh
So
wow.
this
So
is the crap that I'm dealing with. Um, Now, between the destruction in the backyard and now they're doing destruction to the house, you guys know that unfortunately, because of my health issues, I can go 24 hours without sleep. Well, Um, I went 2 days without sleep. I actually went to bed yesterday at about 2:30 and didn't get up until about 6 o'clock this morning, minus bathroom breaks. So I've been up since 6. Um, so I'm not up during the morning, and there's always a lot of banging and everything else going on because people are doing different types of construction in my area. People are improving their lawns or adding on to their porches and everything else. And then I have a garage four houses down from me. So there's always a lot of banging and clattering. There's always a constant noise. So it's something after a while you tune out and you really don't expect that someone's on your roof causing major damage, which is causing now some major flooding in my bedroom. So that's what I had to deal with today. Now the guys are coming over tomorrow. They're going to be here at 9 o'clock, which is going to be really awkward for me. Um, and it's going to cost me a pretty penny. My line of credit and my credit cards are going to love me, but I'm not going to love it.
so it's the same, not the same people who did it, but someone else.
Um, I don't. The backyard, I know it's the same person.
No, I'm
The
at the roof.
front, the roof in the back, I think I know who it is. It's the same person. The roof in the
Uh,
front, I'm not sure. Reason being is there's a lot of my house is an older home. Any of you who have my address, you could do a Google search. You can look for my address. And you can see it. It's an older home, and there's the new house that's beside me, and the house next to me. They've done some work. Unfortunately, finances is that I've got unfinished work on the porch. Um, but I have a lot of contractors coming in because they want to buy the property cheap, tear it down, and sell it. So I'm constantly getting those type of people around here. Like someone wants a deal and thinks just speculating, okay? Because I'm at my wits end that someone's just trying to cause enough damage that I would get frustrated and decide to move out. But unfortunately, with my circumstances, my house has been paid off for a long, long time. Okay, I did 2 to 3 jobs, lived on basically nothing, raise 3 kids, put them
Hey,
through
are you
school.
watching 2 live streams at the same time?
Pardon?
Asking.
I'm sorry. What did you say, Jason?
Oh, I was talking to AA. I was just wondering if they were watching 2 lives at the same time. 'Cause every
Hi,
once in a while
A.
I'll do that. Every once in a while I'll do that, and I'll think I'm texting on one side, but I'm not. I'm on the other side.
Okay. But this is the kind of shit and stress. So when I don't go to sleep for 2 days, it's because I'm totally stressed out.
Okay.
And um, like I said, I'm sorry I missed calling yesterday, but I went to bed at 2:30 in the afternoon after being up for 3 days, almost 3 days. So, and like I said, I got up what I think it was 5 this morning, and so I've been up since 5. So this is the kind of stress that I'm under. So if I miss any lives or anything, it's not that I don't want to be there. It's circumstance I control right now.
Oh, I'm not worried about if anybody makes my live or not, because everybody else has
Yeah.
a life too.
Plus, yeah, and unfortunately, I haven't been able to. I went and looked at my garden, and with all this rain, it's really not helping. But hey, on one good thing, the roofer that I found, okay, is going to do a downspout with a diverter. He's also going to get me a barrel to collect rainwater for the garden.
That's cool.
Yep.
So I won't have to use the buckets and the barrel and the other stuff that I've been doing for rainwater. So I will actually have a proper rainwater catchment system.
That's cool.
So how's your garden doing, Jason?
Let's see. The bill bugs got um, my potatoes and my cucumbers. And they're doing fine. All of a sudden, not anymore.
Have you tried diatomaceous earth?
Oh yeah, I got it. But like I said, they weren't there a week ago. But that's okay. I got a mix of something I can use for when I
Um,
see.
okay. Have you tried oh, what is it called? I have the damn thing. It's a box of soap that you get in the States. Um,
I just use Dawn soap and a water and a squirt bottle.
Borax, possibly.
yeah, borax.
Mm-hmm.
Use borax and sugar. Okay. That will most of these pests can't burp, and those two items together will um, basically suffocate them, so to speak. But if you want, also do the same thing, but mix it with some water and put a some sort of dish or whatever every so often where your plants are. Like don't put it on the soil, but put it in a dish where they sort of gather, and that will also take care of them.
Yeah, I just use Dawn soap and water.
No, borax is better.
Oh, I got borax too,
Yeah,
but
borax.
I'm just target that individual one, and I do a contact spray on it.
Yeah,
I don't
no,
want to
just
hit anything else.
um, yeah. Borax is also great for getting rid of ants, which I
Oh yeah,
noticed I've got some ants in the back. So
yeah. They get rid of all the insects. It's a non-selective. So all your ladybugs, all your praying
Aphids.
mantises. Oh, they'll definitely get aphids. Oh yes.
no, I want my ladybugs. Ladybugs are really good for the garden. I don't want to hurt my ladybugs.
Yeah, because like I said, the diatomaceous earth. We'll get them too.
Oh no, I'm just saying for you. I personally don't use that, but I've heard that product will help with the
Yeah.
issue that you had.
Like I said, I just get a quart spray bottle, and I put in 1 ounce of Dawn soap, and I put it about 3/4 full. Swirl it all up. It's all ready to go.
Oh, by the way, hi Amanda.
Equal opportunity pesticides. Yep, there you go. I like that. I'm gonna have to use that one.
Grace, how's your garden doing? Or I should say, how's the husband's garden doing?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, with all the problems that I've
I can do this now.
had,
I'm
and
ready.
my planting's basically all dead except for my mint is just doing beautifully. My tiger lilies in the front are doing beautifully. I mean, they are exploding. If I have an opportunity, I will take a picture of it and post it. Also, Mother Nature decided to give me a lot of wild lettuce, and it's taken over my front yard. So,
Ooh.
for those of you who know what
Oh yeah.
wild lettuce is,
Oh yeah.
I have a full yard of wild lettuce. Unless the idiot next door decides that he doesn't like seeing wild lettuce in my front yard and decides to pull it, like he did a few other plants.
Well, I hope he does it with bare hands.
Uh, like I said, I've got wild lettuce. I've been trying to grow it because they say it's compare.
Yeah.
It can be, if done right, it can be comparable to morphine.
If you know how to prep it correctly.
Yes,
Like I
and
said,
what?
I got one that's about almost 8 feet tall out in the yard.
Well, mine are only about 4 feet um, tall so far. But remember, um, I had some landscape fabric, and I had a lot of the colored wood chips because when I was going to sell the property, I didn't want to have weeds coming through, so I blocked the soil for coming in contact with anything else. So right now, the wild lettuce is growing in the the wood chips. You know the colored wood chips that you put on your lawn.
Yeah.
Well, what I've done because of my issues, I've just had someone keep on putting wood chips on top of wood chips. So at the bottom, it's decomposed because it's been what 4 years. So the wild lettuce is living off of that composted chips. So hey, Mother Nature decided to provide it for me. I'm not complaining. 4 feet for most of the plants is good enough for me.
Yep. And say hi to Todd.
Hi, Todd. How are ya? Welcome to our lives, or welcome to Pest Hunters live stream, co-hosted by Colin and myself. Welcome in. Hooray. And for everybody out there who is in the USA, happy 4th of July to you.
Yeah. Did you have a wonderful Canada Day?
Like I said, I personally didn't do it. The, the neighbors, and of course, I live close to the CNE, so I had free fireworks per se, so I didn't have to worry about it. It sounded, some of them sounded like gunshots, and I was just saying, "Oh my God," because unfortunately, we are becoming a junior New York where we're getting a lot more gunfire in the streets than we normally do.
Yeah. Like I said, I don't think it's working, Trudeau.
Oh,
Corn is about
Grace,
5 feet tall.
Grace, I'm really jealous. Like I said, unfortunately, with the idiot next door, most of my plantings are no longer existing. And unfortunately, the raccoons decide that once my corn gets to be 2.5 feet, that they're going to take the stalks and eat it. So I got to take care of the human pest. Um, I'm going to get a mild harvest, and that's going to be basically the mint and a couple of other items. Unfortunately, my uh, the replanted tomato is only about 2 inches. I don't see getting a harvest this year. But like I said, in my backyard, if you looked at the video I posted, my backyard has been destroyed. I've got Mother Nature that's giving me some flowers. Um, the little white ones. I don't know what you call them. Um, but they grow really tall. It's about 5 feet tall. So Mother Nature is giving me enough beneficial plants and bugs, and the bees are coming. So it's attracting them in. So I'm hoping that when I finally be able to plant a decent garden after all this crap I have to deal with, that I will have beneficial, um, you know, animals, not animals, beneficial bugs that know that, hey, we can come here for our honey and everything else.
Have you thought about putting in, like I said, I was mentioning earlier, a little electric fence that might, not hurt the animals like humans and or raccoons, that'll protect your garden?
Unfortunately, I've looked at it and it's really not in the budget right now. Like the roof is going to cost me five
Well, I
thousand.
understand that.
So it's there. I have a long wish list of items that I want, but unfortunately, I got to deal with um, what is the top priority, and unfortunately, um, sealing the roof and getting it fixed and fixing the one pole that someone's been digging in, like the support pole for my porch roof. Someone's been digging into it, so it's about to collapse. So there, I want certain things, but unfortunately I got to take care of the top priority, because the last thing I need to do is try to walk out the front door and have the porch roof decide to collapse on me. So
Right. I just found one on Facebook Marketplace for $50.
unfortunately, I bought something from Facebook Marketplace, and that was my 925 All American canner. And unfortunately, the gentleman said it was slightly used, and he was a con artist. And I looked at the 925s. They go up here at about not 900 to 1,000. Um, and I bought mine secondhand for 350. Um, but he kept on. He had stuff in it, the trays and whatever. And I tried to remove the trays, and he was just a little pushy and everything else, and it was late at night, so I just bought it. But then I pulled it out, and it was not slightly used, it was actually burnt on the inside, and
Uh,
the weight was missing, and just to get the weight cost me $60 before I could even use the canner, and that was about 5 years ago when I started canning. So uh, I don't you might have good luck with Facebook Marketplace, but for me, so far, my experience has not been good.
I'm good at finding stuff, but I'm not sure if, I have no need for an electric fence, to be honest. But
Yeah, no. Actually, I long ago, I found uh, trail camps, and the somebody was selling it, and it was a 2 package deal, and I thought, hey, that's not bad compared to um, what you pay out there. And then unfortunately, at the last minute, he decided, nah, he wasn't selling it to me. He got a better deal elsewhere. So
Whatever Cliff is.
I'm not taking a chance.
well, let me find out. Give me a second. I'll send him a message.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
just did too.
yeah, I'm not taking a chance. The couple of times I tried, unfortunately, I got screwed, and I've checked out a few other items that I wanted, and I just uh, they say if it's too good to be true, it usually is. So when I see something that seems to be too good to be true, I stay away from it. Except for Timu. And I know some of you guys don't like it. I like Timu. There's a couple of items that I got kind of got burnt on, but I spoke to them and I got some credits. Some products it wasn't even worth mentioning it. So, you know,
The only one I
hey,
didn't really care for Timu was my fire piston. It was junk.
okay,
But
now did you contact customer service?
nah, I wasn't out too much money, so I'm not so worried about it. I'm gonna get
It
one
doesn't
that
matter. It could be $1 product. If you contact customer service, if you're not happy with it and it's not working, they'll give you a refund with a no return. You just tell them you want a refund without a no return. When something is that cheap, they'll do it. I had a product that I bought that was, $30, and it wasn't working. It wasn't charging properly. The battery seemed to die on it, and they said, you know what? And this is how I found out about it. He says, if you're not happy with the product, I thought I would have to return it. And he says, no, we'll give you the credit for the product with a no return. So I
Right.
go, fine. And you know that if you buy a product within 30 days of you receiving that product, you can go back, all right, go through your order details, and you can go to, there's a spot on there that says, they reviews the product cost. And what you can do is, if the product that you bought is now being sold at a cheaper price, they will give you a credit for the difference. And you can go back a month and do that. And you would not believe how many times, because unfortunately I've been on the Temu kick getting my prep stuff on my credit card, which my credit card company loves me, but I don't like it right now. I've gone back so many times and gotten credits where I bought a large couple of items and the only thing I had to pay was $4.13 because I had accumulated all the credits, because I just keep on going back within
Right.
that month. Keep on going back and back and
Hi,
back,
Mandy.
and it will do a
Morning.
price adjustment.
Hey, Mandy.
So, Cliffy,
Morning.
darling.
He's right there.
Morning.
So I know
Hey,
some people
Cliff.
don't like Temu,
Cliff's
but
in the chat. Down there.
So there's Mr. Cliff. So yeah, like I said, oh, by the way, it looks like the hurricane's doing okay there in Jamaica. I was watching Jamaica shore fishing just before I went live. And hey, get down. All he did was just lose power, but he's got a lot of wind and a lot of rain.
Looks like Cliff forgot to say hi to me.
Hey, today.
Said hi to everybody else, but not me.
Oh,
No, I'm outside that window for returns.
no.
well, just to let you know, if you
No.
buy something, you can go back
No.
throughout the month and look
No.
for what is called price adjustment. And if the item has changed in any way, shape, or form in price, you will get the price adjustment. Now, sometimes it's a cent, sometimes it's 5 cents, but every little bit helps. And I just accumulate it. And then when I want something, then I'll get it. And then I will pay a fraction of what it would cost.
Right. Well, right now I don't have anything ordered. I'm in the kind of a limbo right now.
Well, there's a couple of things that I want.
she
That's
is.
for the garden.
I see you.
There she is.
Now you can't see me.
You're freezing.
It is cold. I've got 3 layers on.
Oh,
Not gonna
Jenny
be
is
cold for
working
much
on
longer.
your scarf, by the way. She is working on it. Right there.
So what is it, like what, 10 Celsius?
About 14.
14 Celsius? Not bad.
Hey, Jason.
Yeah.
Is there any way you could swap me and Cecilia? Oh, there.
You feel better now?
Well, you put yourself at the bottom and leave her at the top. 'cause
Oh, I'm not that worried
face
about it.
anyway.
You can put me at the top. You can take center stage. It doesn't matter. Like I said, you never know how my internet's going to be. So I decided I'll pop up for as long as my internet will hold.
You look like a firefighter, Mandy.
No.
No.
No,
Wood
it
chipping.
looks like she's going to be cutting wood. Are you
Yep.
chopping wood, cutting
Yeah.
wood?
Crank it
Yeah,
down
that
real
has
tight.
to look more like
Real
cutting
tight.
wood.
How much could a Mandy cut if Mandy could?
Yeah,
cut
how much wood could a Mandy chuck of Mandy could chuck wood?
I think she could do a lot. This, Mandy might be a little girl, but hey, she's got muscle.
Oh, we know that.
Not
Yeah,
much there.
Mandy, you got more muscle than I do right now.
Half asleep, that's for sure.
Hey, Mandy, I don't miss wearing that gear.
Don't forget to change.
I don't mind it. Keeps me safe.
What did you do?
Got my
tonight?
gloves.
Go to bed.
I
What
forgot my
chainsaw
mask
thread are
though.
you using?
Jenny's
Deal.
going to bed, folks.
Hi, guys.
Remember, always use that brake.
Steel.
Oh, it's still?
Good
Yeah.
chainsaw.
Steel's good.
Remember, if both hands are not on the chainsaw, the brake must be on.
100%.
That's
Make
part
sure
of the
you come back with the full extremities that you start with.
No, that was part of the training that I trained for people how to use the chainsaw. If one
Funny,
hand leaves
'cause
the chainsaw, the brake must be on.
I haven't had no chainsaw training.
What's funny is I have taken many coworkers to hospitals because they got hurt on the job, and from equipment getting them. Chainsaw was never on the list that got anybody.
Hey,
You know what got
Deb.
most people? I had to take most people to the hospital because of hedge trimmers.
I done that yesterday. Not the hospital, but the hedge trimming.
No, I've had to take in my lifetime. I've had to take 3 people to the hospital because of hedge trimmers.
I've seen someone go to the hospital due to weed whackers.
Oh yeah, the weed whacker will get you too.
Oh, yeah. They'll cut right through an artery just like that.
Oh yeah. Well, no, it's mostly because it's debris in the eyes.
No, most of the ones I've seen is because people forget that, just because you can't see them, they're still there.
Yeah.
Again, safety equipment.
hmm
Well, this one went through, they were wearing pants and went through the pants into the leg.
Then they must have removed the safeguard off. Most
Nope.
of those trimmers have some sort of safeguard, unless
Yeah,
they
only
took
on
the
one
safeguard
side.
out.
Boots on and
It's only on one side. It's not all the way around.
no chaps.
Nope, not everybody has chaps.
No,
No
Mandy
chaps?
has no chaps.
They're back at the shed though, I forgot them.
She's like I said, she looks like
I'm
she's a firefighter.
Yeah, like I said, one of the most dangerous tools out there for landscapers, believe it or not, is the hedge trimmers.
Gas or electric?
Doesn't matter.
Yes, I both.
Yeah, they say the brakes are supposed to work on the hedge trimmers. No, they don't.
Alright, I gotta
Yeah.
hop down, I gotta get to work.
Ooh.
Okay, Mandy, have a safe day. Take care of yourself.
Bye, Mandy.
I'll still be in chat. It's just I don't think you just wanna be deafened.
Yeah, be safe, man.
Always. I'll talk to you later.
Alrighty,
Well-
later.
Love you.
Love you. Bye.
Where's Cliff at?
I have no idea.
He's probably eating. He probably just got in, had to take a shower, get all cleaned up. He's probably
Got to
eating.
get his drink on.
Can we not talk
Is
about
Cliff
food because
working
I haven't
tomorrow?
had dinner
Question.
yet?
Yes, get his lemonade or water.
His lasagna.
Got my coffee. Got my water. I'm good.
Got my Pepsi.
Yeah, he's got to get his car battery fluid.
Yeah, so
That
yeah,
lovely blue tin.
yeah. Like I said, I've been around equipment before, and you just got to be careful.
Well, like I said, I've seen someone get his leg cut through his pants
Oh yeah,
because he was weed whacking.
especially with the equipment. The backhoes, the tractors. Never approach it unless you go around and you make contact, then you can approach the piece of equipment.
His problem was what the ones where where they go to extend the cordage out before that
Yeah.
you get cut to a certain length. He tapped it, it came out, tagged it before it got cut.
Yeah, like I said, we had one gentleman was working a stump grinder, and it found a
Oh.
piece of rebar, and it kicked it underneath the machine and stuck him in the leg. You had to go to the hospital and had it removed.
It was in the stump, right?
It went straight in, right into the shin.
No. I meant the rebar was in the stump.
It was in the tree. Yes,
I've heard about that.
yeah, and it took him 7 months to heal.
Ooh. Probably longer than that with the rehab.
Oh, okay. He's back and forth between lives. Oh, that's right. It's Mallory's night too. I forgot.
Yeah, the beginning of
Say
the
hi to
month.
Mallory.
Well,
No,
let's see here.
unfortunately, my internet will not allow me to have two windows open, so you're stuck with me.
Yep. We got Cecilia instead of Cliff.
Instead of that.
Yeah.
She's back to her regular hair.
So, anybody else out there have had any mishaps with the equipment? Feel free to share them in the comments.
Mishaps?
I've seen people hit with
Mishaps?
backhoes, mowers.
The only one I can think of is a branch trimmer and the branch falling down. Small branch, not a big one.
Well, with my leg issues, there's always mishaps. That's why I'm not really looking forward to going back into the yard because, unfortunately, I lost my footing because I wasn't using my walker. I was using my cane, and I was taking out nails from a board, and I had two boards with nails, and I went down and I had two sets of nails go on either side of my knee. It wasn't fun. So, when you have mobility issues, mishaps are unfortunately a part of life. So, again, that's why I haven't really pushed going back into the back and trying to clean all that up because number one, my arm strength is not there. It takes me right now. My arms are really bad. Where it takes me two hands just to hold a cup of tea and to sip it. Um, you know, washing dishes is quite painful to say the least. So mm, that's why lately I've been into my prep food. I went from 2019 and I'm now up to 2021. It's my arm strength is not there to cut anything or to chop. I mean, I can do it for a little bit before my arm starts hurting. Like I wake up and my whole shoulders collarbone is in
Oh, no.
pure agony. Like I don't know how many of you guys saw my post on Facebook, and I said I'd like to have a day where I can wake up without pain and not be dead because that's how my day starts. It starts with pain. Um, brushing my teeth is a chore to say the least. Washing my face is a chore. Um, I come down and I take a Percocet, and I have to wait about an hour before it kicks in before I can even think of trying to get something for breakfast, which will be some oatmeal or some cereal. Um, today because I got up really early, I waited 2 hours and I made myself a pancake. That was a chore. Um, so
I understand, Deb. I figured it out. Yeah, Deb was saying many moons ago, older brother was working for a tree service, and the guy above him lost control of the chainsaw and ended up losing his leg above the knee. Your brother or the guy up in the tree?
well, she says her much older brother.
Yeah.
No, I had a chainsaw. Unfortunately, that got legs. And right now, I wouldn't even be able to pick up a chainsaw. Like I said, upper strength is just not there.
Yep. There we go. Yeah, did.
Cliff.
Yep.
He's trying to be a CR with that little pun.
Well, no, like I
Talking
said,
about CR, where are you?
well, we're not talking about food. He's not going to show up.
Well,
Yeah, like I said, unfortunately, I haven't made any of his lives because he does them in the middle of the day when I'm at work.
no, like I said, I can go some days 2 or 3 days without sleep. So occasionally, um, like I'm in so much pain, I'll turn on YouTube and I'll catch a couple of his lives. But usually, I'm asleep when he does his lives. But again, if I'm up doing my two day no sleep thing, I'll pick up a live here and there and talk to CR.
Yeah, like I said, Deb, and in that kind of emergency, that's when you use the tourniquet.
By the way, how's your med kit? Do you have a tourniquet in your med kit?
No, I do not.
He wears the belt all the time.
Well, belt usually won't work quite as well as good as a regular tourniquet because you can get it to go deeper than a belt.
Okay, if you don't have one, um, go to Temu. They have some on sale because
Oh,
I picked up one.
I got cordage, so
Well, I'm just saying if you want a
yeah.
proper tourniquet, they have them on sale right now.
No, if I'm going to get a proper tourniquet, I'm going to get that special one.
Again, you
That our military uses.
I told you no, I told you guys when I moved back in, a lot of my stuff got legs, and you know, so I'm slowly trying to pick up some stuff here and there. Like I've got my surgical kit. Personally, I don't think I would do surgery on anyone, um, but I have a surgical kit just in case. Same thing with a oh, what is that thing that doctors put around their neck and their ears?
A tourniquet?
Stethoscope.
No, the thing that they
Stethoscope.
listen to your heart rate with.
Yeah, this
Stethoscope.
stuff. Yes, I have one.
Yes, yeah, I've even got one of those.
Make sure you keep track of your stethoscope because if you leave them set long enough, they will set. The rubber in them will set where they will not be able to be used. They deteriorate,
Oh,
so be careful.
okay. Mine is only a couple months old, so I think I'm good for a while.
Just make sure you don't leave it in the sun either. It's not good for the plastic.
No, it's sealed and put away for now.
Okay,
Again,
good.
like I said, I've been in too much pain. Right now, I've got stuff that I got Timu all over um, my living room. I've got bags because they don't ship them in boxes. They ship them in plastic bags. I got plastic bags all over the place. I've got to get some containers because what I normally do is I will take whatever items that belong together, and then I put them in a plastic container just to keep out moisture and other crap out of it. Um, and then I put like medical in one, batteries in another, lighters in one, um, candles in another. I've got a box of candles like the pillar type, but then I've got the tea light ones. And yes, I did what Colin did is I have a curve find, which is a lantern. It is steel and glass enclosed, and it has a tea light candle in it. So I've got that right now, like right in the base of the table that I'm using as for my computer. So um, I had a curve find. And like I said, I think I mentioned it once before, is a friend of mine went around and someone was getting rid of yarn. So, I have, like Colin, curb finds. I found a few. It's usually the neighbor in front of me that, puts some stuff out. The only thing that I regret not taking was the water guns. Um, Unfortunately, it was a really bad day for the arms, and I picked up, you know, the lantern, and before I could get back there, someone took all the water guns because that would have been great to put some sort of pepper spray in there and use it as a self defense.
Yeah. Like I
Yeah,
said,
but you'd be in trouble if they leak.
yeah, I'd be in trouble if they leaked. Yeah, Molly said the same. No, I got a lot of tea light candles. When they're usually on sale, we'll pick some up.
Well, I
How did
usually
you have
pick them up
to-
at the dollar store, but then um, for relaxation, and I don't know if you guys ever done it, but for relaxation, I will light a white candle. It sort of clarifies and calms you down.
Yeah.
So I used a lot of candles.
In other words, you
That
meditate.
night. Pardon?
You meditate.
Yeah, I got
No,
several.
not even meditate. It just I find that it calms you down without actually doing the meditative state. I
Yeah.
find that um, I don't know about you, Colin or Deb, but when I'm in chat, um, and don't think me crazy, I pick up a lot of energy from people. Some negative, some positive, some a little haywire. And with the white candle, it helps to soothe out that energy. Um, but I haven't done my candles lately, so that's probably why I'm a little bit more stressed than I normally am. But then again, uh, I've been stressed because of all the shit that's been happening, and then the most of the things I've been doing is I've been knitting caps.
No, no,
That's
no.
about all the energy my arms will give me is to knit some caps.
Yeah, like I said, Molly was saying, yeah, she doesn't meditate; she medicates.
But unfortunately, when you medicate for so long, it doesn't work. I find I've been taking Percocets and Oxy for almost 20 years. Okay. It used to be, um, you know, one a day or one every so often. Unfortunately, it's one every 4 hours now for the last few years. And I find that it's not working. You need uh, you need a lot more. So that's why I'm finding alternatives.
Oh, that coffee's done. Now it's back to the water.
Mandy, it's not that I don't want energy, it's I don't like negative energy. I
No,
can
no one
sock
does.
up good, happy energy like you would not believe it and get in a really good mood. It's the negative energy that really does me a number. And Deb, if anybody will actually know what I mean in that respect. And Mandy, the energy that you give out, it depends on your day. I can get some really happy energy from you. I can get some not so happy energy. It all depends on your day and what's going through on your life. Um, there
It
was a
also depends
point
on
in
whether
time.
Booster is present or not.
Pardon?
Booster helps even her out. If she's got around Booster, she it calms him down. Calms him down.
Booster can mainly calm her down, but unfortunately, Mandy went through a rough time, and unfortunately, I felt it um, really badly. I understood everything she was going through. It was a little painful. So, unfortunately, Deb, I'm on the ley lines. And uh, I'm also on top of what used to be a river. So one is sort of counteracting against it. So it I have different ways of dealing with it. Um, if I put it into practice. And unfortunately, some days it's just hard to get into mood to do what I need to
Why is
do.
that table leg?
Again, you broke it once.
I know. We're watching the dog bounce around. We're waiting for him to bump into the table leg
Again.
again. Yeah, like I said, a lot of times I'll buy those tea light candles, the scented ones. Usually we'll pick them up for like $1 at Walmart when they're on sale.
Yeah.
From $4 to $1.
Well, they sell them at the dollar store for about between 250 and 350,
After that,
or I think it's
No, I can
20
do
of them.
it's a big
Um, I don't like the scented ones. If I get a scented one, it'll have to be a vanilla or a lemon or a lavender. But I prefer the natural scent of the candle because I don't know about you guys, but if you're using scent, you're channeling different energy, and if you want sort of neutral energy, you do white.
Yeah, pick these up for about $1 when they're on sale.
I picked mine up at the curb
Well,
finds, like you would believe.
These are 50 of them. And they'll stay lit for about 4 hours. And what's that thought?
Deb, that's very nice of you, but do me a favor. Don't do it too often. Don't deplete your own energy. Okay? It's very nice that you could do that, but don't deplete your own energy no matter if you want to help somebody. Um, because I've done that and you can deplete yourself where you're in turn going to hurt yourself on the long run. So be very careful.
Oh, a sand Zen garden helps too. I don't have mine no more.
Again,
planets.
I moved out of the house because I was going to buy my mom's place, and that deal unfortunately didn't work out the way I wanted. So I moved back into my place, and that's when I had my accident. Um, so a lot of my stuff is still in the boxes that I packed going to my mom's, coming back, plus my mom's stuff, plus the stuff that I packed for my husband who passed away. So right now, my house interior is a disaster zone. Um, I'm a very meticulous type of person where I like things in certain places, and it drives me crazy that I can't do it because physically I can't do it. Um, but whenever I have a bit of energy, I have some plastics, and like I said, I divide stuff. Like I've got tapes, duct tape, painter's tape, and whatever in one container. Then I've got candles in another container, and then you know lights, different type of lights. And I don't know about you guys, but I wait for the dollar store to get the Christmas lights that run on batteries, and the string is long enough that you can twirl it, put it in a mason jar, and you can have a light, you know, a nice light with a fraction of the price of trying to buy, you know, some sort of lighter. Again, if you can afford to buy it, that's great. But um, I do buy some lights, but I also find ways of lighting up without at the fraction of the price.
Hold on, I'm checking.
Okay, I
Yeah,
don't know about you, Deb, but I was always told unless you're in your peak form and in no pain should you ever send out energy because unfortunately it can twist and it can backfire. Um, so sending out energy, even though it's a good intention, unless you're 100%, it can backfire.
Cayman
I know
Islands are
this is a little off topic,
Yeah.
but Debbie knows what I'm talking about. I think Colin has an idea of what I'm talking about. So it's a little off topic. So let's get back on topic. Let's get back to gardening and what you guys are going to do for the 4th of July. Are you going to set off fireworks? Are you going to go someplace where there's a crowd? I don't know about down there, but up here um, in the Parliament building, I haven't gone in a few years. But what they normally do is they have band, they have speakers, and then they sell. Or what they used to do is sell hot dogs for $1. Um, and they would have bands and they would do awards and have Native Americans do their tribal dances and they put on a big show. Do you guys have something like that happens in your area?
they did ours last Friday or Saturday. They did ours last Friday.
Why not on Canada Day itself?
Because they don't celebrate Canada.
Oh, sorry, not Canada Day, 4th of July. Why don't they celebrate it
That's
on
tomorrow
the
for
actual?
us.
Because it's the middle of the week. They celebrate it on the Friday or Saturday before the next weekend, so everybody has the weekend off, kinda. Oh, you put down. Except for me, I don't have weekends off unless I
I do.
request. What? I
Deb,
can't believe my schedule
Deb,
like that.
are you my twin sister? I think Deb is my twin sister, so to speak.
Oh no, I was giving work a really hard time about. We're closed early on 4th of July, but not on July 1st. They said, "How come?" Because that's Canada Day. The stores up in Canada get it off early. How come we don't?
I guess we like making money no matter what day it is.
I was going on and on, badgering about it. They go, knock it off.
Jason, you
Yeah.
can't celebrate Canada Day unless you're up here in Canada. You're just
know.
taking advantage of the situation. But mind you, up here, unless it's a legal stat holiday, you don't get it off. And there are some holidays which you guys have that we don't have. The only thing that we have now, and I don't know if you guys have, is Family Day near the beginning of the year. And I don't know how many years it took before we even got that.
Oh, we don't get that.
We
No,
have Thanksgiving.
we got things. No, they have Thanksgiving too. Theirs is on the 10th.
No, they did a Family Day. I don't know about uh,
Was
10,
it October?
12 years ago.
Yeah, like I said, they did the same thing for us for the Cesar Chavez Day when I was with the city. We had 14 days for our holiday for the city that we got paid for.
Well, up here, Christmas Eve, we still had to work. New Year's
Oh, yeah.
Eve, we had to work.
Oh yeah, same here.
Name.
Like I said, we got President's Day off. We got
Martin Luther King Jr. Day.
we got
No,
Milk Day is what we called it. Let's see, President's Day. We don't have Columbus Day anymore. Let's see. Like I said, we had 4th of July, Memorial Day, Labor Day. Thanksgiving, we got 2 days off. New Year's Day, Christmas Day, and a few others.
okay, so you get a lot more holidays than I do up here.
Oh no,
Okay.
when I was working for the city. Now that I'm retired, I don't get those holidays off anymore.
But are you guys going to do anything for the 4th?
It's our anniversary.
That's our
My
wedding.
boy's coming down. We're going to go fishing, and we're probably going to do grill out.
You said that's
Not
your
all
anniversary?
Yeah,
Happy anniversary in advance.
Yeah,
Happy
25,
anniversary. Happy anniversary.
a whole quarter of a century.
Happy anniversary.
26.
Oh, 26?
Yes,
26.
We just celebrated ours last month. Yeah, last month.
26 years.
We had our 14th.
That's it. No, they just when I was with the city, they just rerouted the aircraft for Sky Harbor.
Well, Deb, I understand that. I don't know about down there, but the city has a budget, and that money has to be used within that year, or otherwise they lose those funds.
Oh yeah,
Because the main street, which is Dundas, that's above me, I don't know how many times that they've repaved it with the TTC tracks on it. Um, and the last one that they did is on the side that I use the most, they put pebbles. And I don't know about you guys, but having a walker and going over pebbles have been concreted in, but you can still see the pebbles. It doesn't a thing on your arms because you're it's bouncing. Okay, walkers do not have um, suspension. You're
oh no,
feeling
the call.
every single bump. You know, it's the same way as they. I don't know about you guys, but at the end of the corners, they decided to put some steel plates that have bubbles in it. So I don't
Yeah,
know why.
it's anti-slip.
Hell no. When there's ice on it, it's even worse.
Oh,
Don't
I
tell me
bet.
it's anti-split because I've walked on them when there's ice on them. Nah, you slip and you slip almost into traffic. And again, every corner seems to have them now. And like I said, when you're using a walker and you're holding on for dear life on that walker because you need that walker, and you're feeling all those bumps, by the time you get home your arms are throbbing.
Yeah, Molly says the same thing.
The vibration.
Yeah,
It hurts.
Well, I bet.
If you need a walker and you need it to hold yourself up, and I don't know how bad Molly is, but when I'm holding on for dear life, and I'm putting a lot of pressure on my arms, and to feel all those bumps. By the time I get home, I guess that's why I used to love to go walking, um, but with the walker and the way I've been lately, walking is quite painful. By the time I get home, it's you know it's good to get some exercise, but the pain afterwards, and depending on how much walking, I can be in pain for 1 to 2 days after I've gone out. So when I say I haven't been out in months, um, that's good. That means I'm not suffering as much pain.
hold on, I'm going over this real quick. Hold on.
So, Colin, what did you say you're going to do for the
Oh,
fourth
we're going to be
airport?
grilling out and going fishing.
Who's we? How many people are coming?
Ian, his mom, his little brother, and and Jenny and I. That's it.
Pepper's not going to be able to come out.
Not that I know of. I
You're
haven't
back.
talked to her, so I don't know what she's doing. Because she is kind of a free spirit, so I never know what she's doing at any given time. I wish I did, but but I don't.
Well, the last post that she posted, she was out with her son at some sort of park range of some sort.
Yeah, she doesn't talk to me every day. We just catch each other every once in a while. She does have her own life, so I can't really dictate.
Oh, that's very nice, Deb. I hope you get a large yield of tomatoes because I know I'm not getting anything. Ooh, watermelon. Yay. I don't know about you. When I was pregnant with my first son, the only thing I wanted to eat was watermelon. I could never, ever get enough watermelon.
I'm not a watermelon fan.
Oh, I loved watermelon. I could eat it for a meal. And you know what? My son is 6'2". He did not suffer at all from me eating watermelon.
No, it's not gonna cool off tonight. We're already at 86% humidity.
I will be right back, folks. I got to check on something.
Yeah, we're at 83 degrees. Our heat index is 94.
Well, I don't know about you, but today it was again cloudy. Um, the sun came out at about 5:45 this morning, and then it was cloudy all day. And when I went out with the roofer, it looked like cloud storms were about to close in.
Tell you what, you know what I'm really good at growing? Asparagus. As weird as it sounds, I've been doing really good with asparagus.
Okay, as you guys are constantly talking about weather and temperature, I went on Temu and got one of these that shows the Celsius and the Fahrenheit on it.
Yeah,
And right now, inside the house, it is at 76
76.
Fahrenheit.
So that's about 17 Celsius.
Yeah, no, Celsius is about 25.
25. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, no, because I hated always trying to do the conversion and looking at Google to find out what the conversion rate is. So I decided it was a dollar something. I can't remember. I think it was a dollar something. I got a DYWSJ thermometer, and it gives me, um, the Celsius and the Fahrenheit, and it's telling me that the humidity is at 50 right now.
It'd be nice if our humidity was at 50.
Okay, I'm back.
Alrighty.
Ian's on the phone, so he's talking
Oh.
to Jenny right now.
Okay, Debbie, what are you jealous of?
The cooler temperatures.
Well, I told you guys here it has been cooler than normal, and in the morning when I got out of bed, besides my arms and my shoulders being in pain, I have to put on a sweater for at least an hour or so.
Oh no,
And then
the asparagus.
the asparagus.
Yeah, I got a lot of asparagus I got to plant this upcoming winter. A lot.
I don't do asparagus.
Oh,
Jenny does, but not me.
Especially when it's wrapped, in bacon,
Jason,
drizzled with cheese, melted cheese.
you get asparagus seeds, correct?
Yeah, I got a bunch of them.
Could you do me a favor? Can you send Debbie, our friend, some so she can have her asparagus?
Yeah, Dad.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I still got more. I got to pick off the plants.
Cliff is saying who's grilling dogs and burgers tomorrow?
We are.
I mean, oh, I forgot they're feeding us at work tomorrow, honey.
No, I did my last burger today, so had some burger and vegetables at lunch, and that's been it for today.
I don't know what they're feeding us, so I might be home. I don't know. I'll text you. Oh no, like I said,
Deb, you
grow it in a container. All mine are all in containers, and they love coffee grounds. I will vouch for that. Well, what doesn't like coffee grounds,
well,
anyways?
as I don't drink coffee,
Oh, I do.
Yeah.
I don't drink coffee, but every once in a while, whenever I have energy, I'll go over to the little coffee shop near me, and I will grab coffee grounds for them and put it into the soil. Also, worms love coffee.
I said I haven't tried sweet potatoes, but then again, I don't eat them, so I probably will not.
Oh, you
I like
got
sweet
it.
potatoes.
I am not.
Not ever all the time, but every once in a while. They're just too
I
sweet.
am not a fan of them.
They're too
Why?
sweet.
With butter on it? Oh, it is delicious to die for. Bake it, slice it up, and then put some melted butter on it. Oh, it is heaven.
I haven't tried it in the French fry form. I mean, yeah, if I'm hungry enough, I'm going to eat them. But if there's something else to eat besides that, I'm going to eat something else.
No, unfortunately, my slips died on me. I couldn't get them into the ground, so my slips died. But oh, you know, if I could have gotten them into the ground and sweet potato, oh, I would have planted 20. Well, I had about 10 slips, and I was looking forward to having all those sweet potatoes, but unfortunately, like I said, energy was not there, and before I knew it, they were gone.
Okay. I'll be doing a regular potato harvest here in a few days.
We stopped off at. Okay.
Hello, Rob. Happy 4th of
Hey,
July.
corn.
Hey, Rob. We actually stopped off at a farmer's market yesterday, which was nice.
Deb, I've never eaten the leaves.
I'm waiting to, like I said, I'm waiting for October because I'm going to be planting a lot of radishes. As you guys know, I have a lot of radish seeds. A lot.
Cliffy stocked you up on them?
No, this is what I grew. This is only like half. Actually, less than half. Why do I have a spoon in there? I have no idea. There's my peppers for next year. My Anaheim. My corn for next year, which I got to harvest the rest of the corn. Get all that dried out for next year. But I have all of these daikon radish seeds.
Oh, that's a lot.
And then I got another Ziploc baggie, 1 gallon that's almost full. I tried to give a lot of those away at the YouTube gathering. I couldn't give them all away. And people were
Why
taking
that?
a lot of them. Yeah, like I said, these are drying up pretty nice. Because I have it here in front of the AC unit, so they keep them cool and dry air. Oh yeah, they're coming apart really nice. Look at all those seeds.
You know what? When Corn said Happy Independence Day, you know what they're going to do up here? They're going to be playing Independence Day. They do that every single year. But you know what?
It's a good
I
movie.
don't I don't mind it because there's some gorgeous hunks in that movie.
I mean,
Bill Pullman.
look at all those seeds.
Nice.
Yeah, like just seeds. I don't know what I'm gonna do with all these seeds.
Plant them.
Well, I can also go out in the forest and plant them too. So the deer will love it.
Oh yeah. On another note, because the weather has been really bad, and like I said, we've had a few storms up here. Um, I did not harvest any cherries. Most of the cherries were green and they were on the ground, so
Oh,
they were not allowed to ripen, so that they could be picked to be eaten.
just a bad
It
year, huh?
it was bad. It was um it's lately, even my tiger lilies up front. I can look out the window and I can see them being pushed around. It's not really heavy wind, but it's enough that it makes everything shake up. I have something that's called a bridal veil, and I don't know if you guys know of that plant. It only blooms for a little while, and it looks like a bride's veil. Um, and again, it only lasts for a little while, but with all the rain and the wind, they didn't last more than a week. And normally they'll last a few weeks.
Speaking of rain, hey Deb, how you holding up with all that water? Yeah, I've seen some of the videos of some of the guys up there in your area with a lot of water. One guy's new lake has already come up, what, 5, 6 feet in the last 2 weeks, even though he probably filmed that about 3 weeks ago. Hi, Mandy.
Hi.
Welcome
I
back,
ran out
Mandy.
of string.
Yeah, right there along that, the Kansas, Nebraska, and Missouri and Iowa area. Getting a lot of water right there in that one little area, over and over and over again.
Well, if you look at you know how you do your weather forecast, but if you
Yeah.
look at what New York and Chicago weather is like across the lake, we're kind of similar to it.
Oh yeah.
But then again, Mother Nature is a little pissed off lately because some areas are getting a lot of rain,
Oh yeah.
and then there are other areas where it is barely seeing any rain at all. So it's either all or nothing in some states, from what I'm seeing.
Yeah. All I know is next year up there is going to be good year for frogging. Next year up in that area.
Yeah, we're probably good for frogging here.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
One thing I know is that we've been getting a lot of rabbits.
Rabbit. Rabbit.
Yep.
Damn,
Colin,
rabbit.
make a cage and put them in there. Because
Can't.
you know what happens? What comes out of them is great for your soil.
Can't.
Illegal.
Why?
Come
You
on, you
couldn't put
white
some
thing.
sort of wire.
Not
What's it
allowed
called?
to. Cannot cage wild animals and use them.
Nope.
I can hunt them, but I can't keep them like alive. There's a law.
Oh shoot!
Now, if I want to buy rabbits from a place and do it that way, I can do it that way, but
Yeah.
not.
Now up
Wow.
here, if you want a rabbit, you're paying $50 or $60. No way am I paying $50 or $60.
Oh, ours is not that bad.
Yeah. You know how much a goose costs here? Oh my goodness.
I am a goose.
Yeah. One year we wanted to decide. We're talking about making a goose dinner for Christmas. I was not paying $80 for a goose.
Yeah, no,
$80.
We picked up
no.
a good thing of honey for like $7, and some spun honey as well.
Land
Yeah.
of the eucalyptus trees.
I don't know about you guys, but meat prices up here are just starting to go really through the roof.
Yeah,
And
it
because
is here
I,
too.
I live where there's no fishing, and I don't live near a state that has crabbing or anything else. It's like uh, I don't know. About a year and a half ago, I went out and because I really love crab. I went out a couple of years ago and bought a crab. It was the smallest thing ever. I don't think, according to the gauge that Reef Robber does, that it was even an illegal size, and it was like $55. It's like it was a killer, but I was craving it so badly. I mean, I used to have that crab at least once a week, and for the last few years, it's just not been in the budget. But I just wanted crab. I mean, I'm watching crabbing videos from Reef Robber, and I'm looking at them, and I am saliving at it. It's like I want crab.
Salivating, huh?
I
Yeah,
am a geek.
salivating when you know, when I see his videos. The fishing videos are good. Okay, nothing wrong with them. But when it comes to the crabbing videos, I mean, I'm
No.
salivating, and it's like I keep on telling him, "When are you sending me crabs? If you can bring them up across the border, like find a long haul trucker that's coming to Toronto, put it in some dry ice and ship me up some crabs because I want some crabs."
You need to find someone, okay, maybe on the East Coast that might have them. Might be a little closer.
Well, I found someone that was in Quebec who worked in a fish processing place, and they got crabs, and I asked him I would pay for him to ship me down some, but that was a no go.
Uh, Bummer. Oh, we lost Mandy.
That happens more often than not.
Oh yeah. No, like I said, for us to go crabbing, it's what, 2.5 hour drive. And she's back.
Sorry, button bash.
Button mashing.
Are you near Earl, Jason?
No, no. We got the golf.
Okay. Unfortunately, I don't know exactly where you're positioned on the U.S.
The
map.
Gulf of Mexico.
Okay.
Yeah.
D-
Ouch.
Yeah, is there no crabs down there?
Oh no, we have to go to the ocean to get the crabs.
And how far is the ocean away from you?
2.5 hours.
A long
So,
way
yeah.
for me.
It's
Someone who's
everywhere.
in the middle of the country.
No, but we got crawdads everywhere. We got them in our yard.
Ow.
Crawdaddies?
Crawdads are just basically mini lobsters.
Yeah, freshwater lobsters.
I've seen some big ones.
Oh,
I've seen one that big before.
Never tried crawdaddies.
Yabbies, or whatever they call them back over in Australia.
Yabby, peanut.
no, they don't have crawdads. They have prawns.
Hey, did you see what Cliffy just said?
Oh, no.
He's had so much rain that he's had to do trenches in the yard to divert pools was gathering.
Oh
I mean,
wow.
I'm really happy for him because he complained that he wasn't getting enough rain. Sorry, Cliffy, did I send you too much rain? Sorry.
No, thank you.
Who's being weird, huh?
Who, Mandy?
No, Cliffy.
Yeah, can you edit me?
No, that's Mandy. No, Cliff isn't on the panel. Yeah, and I only got a couple minutes left. I might have to cut it short this evening, folks. Bathroom calls. I'm almost done. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna call it here for the evening, folks. So everybody have a wonderful evening. Have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy your 4th of July. Stay safe out there, and just have fun. All right.
Be well.
And
Is he
Jason's
Happy
new
4th of
model,
July. Happy Independence Day.
Laparat.
Is he going live tomorrow?
Love you all.
You going live tomorrow, Colin?
Yep.
All right. See everybody tomorrow.
Happy 4th,
Keep going.
everyone.
Peace,
Bye.
everybody.
All right. Bye bye. Don't forget to slap a rat.